Have you ever gone on a field trip? Some people's jobs are to take people on field trips or tours that are really exciting and educational. Meet Wen. She is an ecotourism guide. Ecotourism guides provide educational and adventure tours in nature, like along beaches or in forests. An educational tour teaches visitors about the land, history, and architecture of an area. An adventure tour takes visitors on expeditions, like a zip line or hike through historic ruins from the past. Today, Wen is taking people on a tour that is both educational and adventurous. She will be leading a tour around the island of Antikythera in Greece. This tour will definitely be adventurous because it will be underwater. Wen will be taking a group of scuba divers underwater to learn about the history of the Greek islands. Before getting in the water, Wen explains to the divers that they will see an ancient ship from over 2,000 years ago. This specific ship was traveling from Rome to Greece to deliver items to a wealthy merchant. Once everyone has their scuba gear on and is in the water, Wen will show the group sunken items that were once on the ship. Wen first points out marble and bronze statues. She also points out tools that were used on the ships, like a bronze disc that was used to navigate on the water. The disc allowed sailors to use the location of the stars in the sky to point them in the right direction. After the tour underwater is finished, Wen has the group discuss whether they think these objects are reliable sources that can tell us about the past. Some members of the group think that the objects are reliable. For example, a bronze statue tells us that some people were very wealthy in ancient Greece. The merchant most likely wanted to put the statue in his home as a symbol of wealth. Tools on the ships also provide evidence that people in ancient Greece had advanced sea technology, allowing them to sail around the Mediterranean. Other members of the group do not think that these objects are a reliable source of evidence because they are not mentioned in any written accounts. This means that the objects aren't discussed in books or texts that was written in ancient Greece. These members of the group are hesitant to claim that the bronze disc was used as a tool to navigate the ocean. What if it was a type of decoration that the merchant was going to use to decorate his home? Wen explains that archaeologists and historians have to decide whether ancient artifacts are reliable sources from the past. If they are reliable sources, archaeologists and historians can make a claim about the past. For example, they could claim that the disc proves that ancient Greece had advanced sea technology. If the ancient remains aren't reliable sources, archaeologists and historians usually find additional sources that can tell them more about the remains and provide clarification if their claim was correct or not. For example, they will look at written sources from ancient Greece that include descriptions of ancient tools and what they were used for. Now it's your turn to think like an ecotourism guide and go on an adventure.